We continue with our coverage on SNAP benefits ahead of a potential pause on Saturday. And new tonight, we had a chance to talk with Angela Hanks, who is the Chief of Policy Programs with the Century Foundation. She explained that the impact that no funding for SNAP benefits will have on over 40 million Americans as Saturday looms large.
This will represent, if we get to November 1st and there is no SNAP benefits, the first time ever in a government shutdown that SNAP benefits have not been administered. Typically, this is one of those programs that's deemed essential, and there's a contingency fund that Congress has authorized to keep it going. But in this instance, the administration has decided not to draw on that contingency fund, and as a result, those benefits will end.
Angela Hanks is the Chief of Policy Programs with the progressive think tank, the Century Foundation, and said that this is a concerning time for Americans to be losing access to benefits that help them just put food on the table.
In Pennsylvania alone, 2 million people rely on SNAP benefits every day, including for 58% are families with children, about 44% are families where there are older adults or people are disabled. And the benefits for those families across the board are pretty modest. It's $178 a month, which might sound like not very much, but it really is for many families the difference being between being able to feed every person around the table or not.
And as far as an act of Congress to fund SNAP benefits goes, Hanks believes it's not needed.
The Agriculture Secretary has the authority to draw on a contingency fund that Congress has authorized in order to keep those benefits going. And if the Secretary chooses not to do that, again, it will be the first time in history during a shutdown that those SNAP benefits are not delivered. So while there's kind of broader debates around healthcare going on in Congress, there is a really clear path forward to make sure that people don't go into the holidays, into Thanksgiving hungry. And that's really at the crux of this as these broader debates are raging on.
And Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins said the department will not be using contingency funding for SNAP benefits, blaming the Democrats in Congress for repeatedly voting to keep the government closed.